ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
You've clicked on the Weather Xtreme video, and a foggy Weather Xtreme video it is this morning as we take a look at our Skycam network. And here's a look over Gadsden, and you can see the lights of the city, but we can also see the fog. And how about the view from the Compass Bank building? Yes, I'm positive there are some buildings down there, but the fog making it a problem to see, and a dense fog advisory is in effect until about 9 o'clock this morning. I expect the fog to burn off fairly quickly. The surface front has passed through, and of course temperatures much cooler, but we're also getting that fog this morning. And the upper system, the upper level, we're seeing the trough is still just a little bit to our west, and that should be coming through the area today. And of course that means that we're going to be seeing some fairly cool temperatures. This morning, temperatures still quite mild across the southeastern United States and especially across Florida, but look at that pool of cold air over the Rockies with temperatures below freezing over a large section of the middle Rockies. Now, a little closer to home, temperatures generally around the upper 40s for the most part. I noticed Birmingham there is 53 at the time that I was doing this, just after 6. Not a lot of weather going on, but some wind advisories across the northern tier of the United States, and the Storm Prediction Center not looking for much in the way of activity, in the way of severe weather, just along the mid-Atlantic coast and up into New England, the possibility of something that may be marginal. And QPF chart, we could almost stop the forecast right here, as it looks like we're going to be dry for the next, possibly the next week, maybe even a little bit longer. And things quiet. That seems to be a trend in this Weather Xtreme video. The tropics are quiet. All right, here's the 06Z GFS model run. And here is the upper level forecast for this afternoon around 1 o'clock. And you can see the trough swinging through the Tennessee River Valley this afternoon. The trough kind of swings around to the northeastern U.S., but the broad trough still positioned over the eastern half of the United States on Sunday. And that brings a surface high pressure, but look at that cold air over the north central United States, represented by those blue thickness lines. The trough just digs right in, and here comes some of the coldest air of the season. Surface chart, you can see the 540 line coming all the way down to, looks like just about Coleman and Gadsden, maybe just a hair north of that. And then that cold air shunts off a little bit on Tuesday, but with good radiational cooling, although this shows the center of the surface high to still be a little bit to our west, and that means the wind might keep up just a little bit, but it looks like Tuesday morning could be one of the coldest mornings that we've experienced in quite some time. Northwesterly flow continues as the main upper trough continues off to the east on Wednesday, and that continues to push that colder air. But notice the high centered right over about Jackson, Mississippi, the result being extremely good radiational cooling. So it looks like Tuesday and Wednesday mornings could be the two chilliest days that we have. The high pressure at the surface moves on over the Carolinas, but that still keeps us in a good radiational cooling night on Thursday morning, rather. And so that Wednesday night, Thursday morning, the surface high stays over the Carolina coastline on Friday. So lots of great weather in store for central Alabama. The surface high still the main feature as we head into a week from today on Saturday. And it's interesting to note that the GFS is forecasting kind of a weakness across the southern part of the United States in the upper pattern. This is for Sunday, the 2nd of November, with a little bit of a trough coming across, but the main westerlies seem to be considerably further north, and that still remains a dry pattern for the southeastern U.S. with lots of activity looking up in the Atlantic, but we'll see about that. All right, verging out on voodoo, or heading out into the voodoo land, this is the 8th of November, and the westerlies are a little bit further north, and we've still got a good flow across the southern tier of the United States, but no really strong high amplitude systems, and that looks like that's also keeping us dry. So the prognosis for the next week for sure is dry, and actually for the next 2 weeks doesn't look too bad right now. Well, we'll be watching that. Of course, we know in Voodoo Land that does change. Certainly hope you get a chance to come to the BJCC on the 15th of November for our Storm Alert Extreme. If you're interested in storm spotting, we're going to have a lot of presentations on what you can look for. Thanks for tuning in to the Weather Extreme video. Have a great weekend, and Godspeed.